Good evening. This is Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. I'm glad we'll have this opportunity to spend a few moments together. Recently, I received an email from a young lady out in California who had interviewed with this particular company, and she was excited about the prospects of pursuing her dream job and joining this firm. And she wanted to know in the email what would really give her the edge and the opportunity that would make sure that she would receive an offer for this company. And I told her, I said, so many folks make a mistake about the whole entire interviewing process, but the bottom line I shared with her, never take the job that someone offers. Make sure that you take the job that you want. And she wanted to know, Dr. Kimbrough, exactly, can you please talk about that for a second? And I said, well, there are 7 criteria for a correct vocation. And you'll know if this particular job is your dream job by the various criteria that you find in this position. Number 1, it must be self-chosen. You must choose it. Not your mother, not your father, not your high school guidance counselor, not your placement officer at college. This particular position must be self-chosen. Number 2, the opportunity must excite you. I mean, going to work and are you passionate about your job? It must excite you. You know, so many times people say, well, thank God it's Friday. Do you really say thank God it's Monday? Working for this particular company or this opportunity, would you be passionate about what you are doing? Number 3, creative thinking is required. Are you using your creative gifts? If given a task or assignment, would you be able to use your creative skill set to go ahead and really employ in your day-to-day task? Number 4, there must be ample opportunity for personal and professional growth. In other words, I don't care if you're working in the mailroom. One day you got to be able to see that you might have an opportunity to work in the C-suite or at the C level. You might be able to see EVP or senior level VP at the end of your name. If not, becoming CEO, becoming chief, operating officer or chief marketing officer. Number 5, you can't watch the clock in a level of opportunity. In other words, there are 2 types of income. There's real income, and real income is what we're paid for every other week, or real income is what we're paid for on the 15th and 30th of the month. Real income is what you take to the marketplace in exchange for goods and services. But there's another type of income. It's called psychic income. And psychic income is a handshake from your supervisor, thanking you for a job well done. Psychic income is because you're employee of the month or employee of the year. You get the parking space nearest to the company. Psychic income is receiving a plaque or a memento from your supervisor saying you're the top salesperson in the division. And here's the rub. The majority of people will work just as hard for psychic income as they will for real income, but startling enough, very few organizations give it. Number 5, your work must be beneficial to humanity. In other words, serve for the sake of sharing, give for the sake of giving, serve for the sake of serving. And the bottom line, you can't be like the Russian worker working on the assembly line stamping out widgets. And when you approach him or her and say, how long have you been with this company? And he says, well, I've been here for 30 years. He said, you've been here for 30 years? How come you've been here for 30 years? Well, my father's been here for 30 years. Your father has been here for 30 years? Oh my goodness. Not only that, but my grandfather. No, the bottom line is serve for the sake of serving, share for the sake of sharing. There must be some method to the madness. And last but not least, you must associate with those men and women that you so choose. I like to use the metaphor, the anecdote. Are you coming to the company picnic? Hell no, I'm not coming to the company picnic. I've been around those people 30 or 40 hours this week. I can't be bothered. Well, why would you work for this company or this organization? The bottom line is your employees must be your friends. You see, so many times people make the mistakes thinking that money or profit is the bottom line. Money and not profit is not the bottom line. You see, love is the bottom line. If you love your customers, you're going to be employee of the month. If you love your coworkers, you're going to make manager real quick. And if you love what you're doing, you're the individual who get the parking spot closest to the office or to the building. I hope these few tips help not only for that young lady out in California, but for you and those individuals who are looking for the job opportunity of your life. Until next time, this is Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. Hey, make it a great day.